Hey everybody, I started my video and my phone died. So I'm gonna try to do it again, but I've already kind of done some of the work. So I'll just kind of go through the process with you really quick. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lori and I'm an advocate for natural solutions, and I love health and wellness. I love educating people. I also like to bring words of encouragement and hope. As a survivor of domestic violence, I've had to work through a lot of negative emotions, a lot of just negative things, and so I've kind of made it my mission to be an advocate and to just be an encourager. And so I wanted to pop on here today. Oh yeah, y'all like my shirt? That's one of my natural solutions that I just really love so much. And I'm from the South, so I use y'all a lot. So that's why I fell in love with this shirt when I saw it last year in Vegas. I'm like, I gotta have that shirt. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Here in Tallahassee, it is raining, raining, raining. That's okay. Sometimes we need that, right? But anyway, what I wanted to pop on here today and show you guys is how to make whipped coffee. And I know I'm an advocate for health and wellness. Why am I making a frou-frou drink? I call them frou-frou drinks of whipped coffee. Well, first of all, I'm going to start off with a really good coffee that is infused with CBD and Chaga mushrooms. And Chaga mushrooms, I had never heard of them before till I tried this coffee. So I looked up the health benefits of Chaga mushrooms, and I was really, really surprised. I was surprised that it's a nutrient-dense superfood, which is amazing for our bodies. I learned that it slows the aging process. I learned that they help lower your cholesterol. They help lower your blood pressure. They actually help support our immune system. Something I learned this week about our immune system is that 70% of our immune cells are housed in our gut. And so to have good gut health is imperative to have a strong immune system. So start paying attention what it is that you're putting in your body that's going to support your gut, that's going to give you good gut health. There's a lot of stuff out there. I've just recently started incorporating some other things into my diet to ensure that I have a healthy gut. And so another thing that Chaga mushrooms do is they help fight inflammation. And so combined with the CBD and the Chaga mushrooms, this coffee actually is going to be pretty healthy. So I had already started the video and my phone died. So what I'd done is I took, these come in little packets. First time I tried them, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this because this is kind of instant, but they're delicious. So I started out with 2 of the packets of the coffee, and then I just put them in my bowl, and then I added 2 teaspoons of hot water, and then I added some sweetener. I don't use white refined sugar. I use a more natural, I like to use like a monk fruit. So that's what I added in there. And then I whipped it. I actually whipped the coffee for 3 minutes. So you can kind of see that it's got this consistency like of whipped cream. So that's what I did. And so I can't wait to put it all together. I did a trial run the other day, and I used too much water in my coffee. And so my whip wasn't real whipped. And so that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I just wanted to just share a couple things while I'm putting this together. I hope everyone's got a great week planned. I am super excited because me and 2 of my really, really good friends from Orlando, because I used to live down there. I lived there for 8 years. And we have been trying to plan a beach trip, a girls trip. And with the virus and everything going on, we haven't been able to even see each other. They couldn't come up here. I couldn't travel down there. You know, we talked to each other on the phone. A couple times we did FaceTime, but there's nothing like a girls' weekend. And so we are going to have a girls' weekend this coming weekend. They're going to be driving up from Orlando, and we're going to my old stomping grounds. Yes, where I grew up. I grew up in the panhandle of Florida, which is called the Emerald Coast. And a couple years ago, I took my one good friend that's going, Sonia. She had never been to Okaloosa Island, and I took her. Her and her son went on a little road trip and went and spent the weekend, and she didn't want to leave. she fell in love with it because it is beautiful. Okaloosa Island lays between Destin and Fort Walton Beach, and there's a large portion of the island that is uninhabited. You can't build, they can't build any commercial nothing. There's just nothing there but the beach. And so that's what we're gonna do. And so I'm really super excited to get to spend a couple days with these amazing ladies. Both of these ladies have impacted my life tremendously. They've been great mentors, they've been great friends, and I just cherish my relationship with them. So that's super exciting, something I have to look forward to. I got word Friday that I am still not being called back to work, so I'm still on furlough. So yeah, anyway. So now that I've got my whip done, what I'm gonna do is, I found this cute little, I know it's a beer mug, right? But I couldn't find like a little clear coffee mug that I wanted to use, so I just found this at Dollar General. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some ice in here, just a little bit of ice into my cup. And then I don't use dairy. I am plant-based, solely plant-based lifestyle. What does that mean? I don't eat animal products. So I don't eat eggs, nope. Dairy, nope. Meat, nope. I've been that way since January 1st. I never thought that that was something that I could do and be successful, and it has worked out so well for me, and I just love it. And so anyway, so then you just kind of pour you some milk in your glass, doody-doody-doo. So there's my almond milk. I use a unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I was gonna make some like whipped cream, but I haven't learned to do that yet, plant-based, so that's something on my agenda to do. I wanna try to get this camera down so you can guys see. I don't know if I can. Anyway, so then next what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my whipped coffee and then just add it to the top of my milk. Yeah, I wanted it to be all the way to the top, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of smooth it around. I'm gonna try to get as much of it out of the bowl as I can, right? Get all those good chaga mushrooms out of there. And so, it would have been really pretty with some whipped cream on there, right? So this is kind of what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon on top of mine, because you know cinnamon is good for us, and I use a organic cinnamon. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. Now see, it would have been so pretty if I would have been able to add my whipped topping on there, right? I'll put me a little straw in here. Voila. I have not iced coffee, but I have a whipped coffee. And so this is the only second time I've done this, so hopefully I can perfect it and look for like a little shorter glass to put it in. But anyway, I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes and I'm gonna enjoy my whipped coffee. What I'll do is I'll put the recipe in the comments, all right? I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.